As a full-time student who uses an iPad mini, here are 5 of my favourite apps that I think you should download to make the most out of this amazing device. Okay, number 1, the app that I use for all of my notes is GoodNotes 5. It's a really great versatile app that allows me to note down all my notes in lessons and import all my worksheets that I get given in class using the scan feature. It's really easy to use, you've got a range of different styles of pages, and it has great functionality with the Apple Pen. One thing I particularly like is the ability to have different folders and books and notepads all separate so you can keep your work all organised nice and easily. It also syncs with iCloud, which is great because then it can sync all my documents and my notes with my other Apple devices. The way that the writing tools work are really natural and just very simple to use. It doesn't require a lot of thought, and once you get used to it, it's basically like using a normal pen, pencil, and I particularly like the highlighters. They do a great job of highlighting your work but not covering it so that you can't actually read it anymore. That's my note-taking app, GoodNotes. When it comes to organisation and organising basically everything in my life, there's no better app than Notion. You've probably heard many people rave on about Notion, but it honestly is worth all of the hype. When it comes to schoolwork in particular, I have a specific page set out for my school schedule. This is where I put all of my homeworks and other items that I've got to attend with in that week. I then assign a number of variables to each one. For example, I have my teachers and the class, and when each piece of homework is due, and kind of what kind of thing it is, what the urgency is. And that allows me to just keep a nice tab of everything that's going on and everything that's due so that I don't miss deadlines and, mess up work or get behind. In terms of all my other things that aren't student related, I also use Notion to organise all of my YouTube ideas, my other video ideas, and just keep it all in one place. It's got loads of different templates for you to choose from, and you can even go online, find someone else's template and download it and use it yourself. There are so many out there, and I'm sure you'll find one that suits your needs. Next up is Procreate. Procreate is an app with so many possibilities. It's a great app for drawing, sketching, doing full artworks. I personally use it for quick sketches, annotating drawings that I need to put into other apps, and overall just having a calm, relaxing time doing some drawing. It's got a massive selection of different brushes, styles. You've got endless colour possibilities. There's really nothing you can't do on Procreate. Like GoodNotes, there is an upfront fee, but it's definitely worth the money. Next up is Calm. It may be an app that you wouldn't expect to see on this list, but I think it's really important for students. School can be a really stressful time, particularly around exams. It's a great app to have to help you reduce stress and kind of calm your nerves. I've used it before my exams in the past just to do a 5-minute very quick meditation, just to get myself calmed down to hopefully perform better on my exams. Of course, it has its many uses outside of that. It's not something I do every day, but I do enjoy the daily meditation. It's a short meditation that can really set you up for the rest of your day, or is great before you go to sleep. And speaking of sleep, it also has features to help you get better sleep or fall asleep if that's something you struggle with. A really valuable app that does have an optional paid subscription as well. You can use a portion of it for free if that's something you wish to do. Okay, so the final one. Well, it's kind of two because they're very similar apps and I kind of group them together in my own head. And that is Podcasts and Apple Music. Podcasts is the native app that comes on the Apple products for podcasts, and I found podcasts a really interesting way to learn about new things or develop your knowledge on existing topics that you're interested in. There are so many great podcasts out there. I often listen to a lot of photography or videography podcasts, but there are so many different varieties out there that I'm sure you'll find one that suits you. It's a great way to learn new things without really thinking that you're learning new things, because it's a bit different to what you traditionally do in a classroom, so I think it's something definitely worth your time. And finally, Apple Music. Apple Music is just one of those apps that I use on a daily basis. I have a lot of study periods in my time at sixth form, so I often put in my headphones and listen to some music to block out surrounding noise and focus on my work. I particularly like a couple of playlists called Pure Chill and Pure Focus. They are Apple Music playlists that have some nice beats that don't have any music, because I can't concentrate with beats without music. Yep, music without music. That makes sense. They're both Apple Music playlists with songs without any lyrics, and I find them really great to kind of put in the background almost as white noise while I focus on my work. So those are 5 of my favourite apps for students on the iPad mini. Honestly, the iPad mini is such a powerful device, and with those apps and many more, you can really make the best out of your experience using it. Let me know what apps you use. I'm sure there are many out there that I haven't discovered yet, and I'd love to try them out. So let me know in the comments what your favourites are. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. I can't believe I said music without music. That is... blimey.